This afternoon, concerns raised about assistance the city is offering people as it clears homeless encampments around Atlanta. People reaching out to 11 Alive with their questions after we covered one clearing just this past weekend.
That's right. Now some people in East Atlanta are telling 11 Alive's Chase Howell that they've been forced to sleep on sidewalks and in bushes for more than 2 weeks after their encampment closed.
We basically had somewhere to stay, and that was our home back there, so it made me feel real bad.
Quinvarius Sims is desperate for a place to go. He says for 2 years he'd been living on this empty lot on Memorial Drive. That is until he says the city told him and more than 40 other people they had to be out of there by February 21st.
They were telling us, no, you're going to get locked up if you don't get from back here and all that. But we weren't doing nothing wrong. We basically just needed somewhere to stay, needed somewhere to live.
According to Sims, the city gave them a 30-day notice in December to vacate. And when that was up, he says the city came back and extended the notice, promising them it would be back with temporary housing assignments for everyone.
Social workers started to show up around 5, providing donuts and not housing or anything.
Brandon Gardner says he was one of the people holding out for housing. But instead of a roof over his head, he has a tarp in the woods off of Moreland Avenue.
I wanted to, get working, and I wanted to get back again, and I feel like I've started collecting my tools again and started working, and then, boom, this happens, then that happens, and it just sets you back.
According to Partners for Home, an organization that coordinates pathways to shelter and housing for the homeless, 8 people agreed to housing from that encampment and either have been housed or are waiting to move in. On Atlanta's east side, Chase Howell, 11 Alive News.
Now, we know that Chase reached out to the city about the allegations and to see if the clearing of these encampments is tied to the upcoming World Cup, but he never heard back. We're also working to speak more in depth with Partners for Homes about its outreach efforts.